What's up, guys? Mikey in the building. Hope you guys had a great day today. Um, Past couple days for me, it's kind of crazy. Been swinging a few names. A big one still was Serve. That was a phenomenal swing for me. And then yesterday, I didn't really see a lot of dailies that I was like falling in love with and really wanted to size into, and put a lot of risk on. So ease off the gas. I did trade NUZE. They had actually a really great bidder that held this up um, before this started to crank. All right, this was the daily setup, particular on this one, to look for a liquidity swipe, and sure enough, they ran it after hours and went from there. Some good reads on that. If you guys got the book on NUZ over here, I was watching that one particularly yesterday with this controlled bidder. It was the first time I saw some good bids on this. Sold into it, immediately swiped it, and liquidity traps. So that was a great swing. Didn't do a lot of size, but did not need a lot of size on that one because I got a huge return off that one. That was a massive return on that one, percent-wise on that one, which is 4K long. So that was great. Today, I traded NCNC. This was finally something that I can size into, right? I thought this was a great daily. Okay. I thought this was a great daily. I thought we had some pretty good consolidation on this one. And we had some areas to swipe. Now, let me see. There we go. Daily showing up a little better right there for some reason. All right. This one had that 8 o'clock pop. And then to me, the structure on this one was great. Very similar to a lot of structure that I play. There's not a lot of sell-off or dumps. To me, this is pulling back, consolidating more. All right. And where we opened up right here on the daily and pulled back to was a great area, hovering right above the 200 SMA and flirting with previous pivots. All right, this did not break down. I did not get the soak ads on this one, which is fine. I waited for this particular pullback, and then I averaged up and to this pullback, and then caught that move. So originally my first ads half size, and then I went in. I got about 30%, and then a 17% move off of this move right here. So that was a great trade. I was focused on catching that Tesla short, which I got a nice Tesla short today as well, which is fine. And then immediately piked that one because I wanted to add pretty heavy with this, right? It's a penny stock. I like penny stocks. They fill a big gap on this one. All right. 27 cents to me was a key spot on this one. Like always. All right. Beautiful W pattern right here. This was an area of interest to me. And once this pulled back, I immediately soaked. And then this is another previous area of interest right here, which was that other dip that I showed you for that 17% move. So overall, I got 30%. And then additionally 17% on the average up. So that was great. A really great trade. Obviously, this is when this is peaked out. Buyer got absorbed right here, no continuation, and they started to pull the bids. All right, so a lot of buyers are getting absorbed here, something to be aware of. And also the gap fill, right? Where are we filling this gap? All right, the gap fill on that one's important. Let me see if I can get, where are we filling that gap? All right, we did swipe some levels on the daily. This needed to go, right? We tested these levels down here, but if this would have squeezed higher, I was expecting maybe 40s, 42s, and try to fill more of this daily, but that was a great move. I only wish I had a 60% return on soaking these in the bottom, but sometimes you miss something. This is a great example of a stock 2 given a secondary entry. Nice pullback. The volume's there, right? We had multiple 5-minute candlesticks over 10 mil, and then we had consistent, 2, 3, 4, 5 mil candlesticks. All right, that was key. All right, average volume. Always talk about average volume on this one. When this started to turn and stayed consistent, I don't really like to do the tops. I like to go in the bottom. So average volume was about 3 mil per candlestick on the one. That was great. This is a really great trade. Finally, something with over 25% with some size on that one. Traded BFI as well. 1 second, bud. I traded BFI Wells. BFI. I definitely saw this. Yesterday was a decent move out of this one, and then today we actually got the micro cleared on this one. The problem with this is it just didn't have that crazy volume, right? I didn't size into this one too much. I just, you know, staying away from oversizing on certain plays, and I'm okay with that because when you catch a whole move, again, this was a decent return on that one. All right, it's 16%. That's great. 20-30% is definitely a sweet spot, but decent move right here. It's did micro clear it on the daily. Massive volume came in to push this. To me, this is probably just a lot of retail seeing this setup, smashing it, and then after that, the bids dump. Yeah, the algo starts turning the other way. So that wasn't that bad. PMEC actually did take a little size on this. This is not my particular particular daily. However, sorry, this is not my particular pre-market structure thing. This thing ripped after hours, went up only, came back, sold all the way off, and then opened up at the bottom of the daily. This daily I like. Nice sideways consolidation. So this did crank. It filled a lot of its daily perspective wide. 103 was a target, and it's hit it. All right. Big target. I just wanted to see this daily try to fill this area right here. Over that could have cranked maybe 128s. Zoom out, I had a 152 level. That was like, what kind of market are we trading in right now? Really great day today. This is definitely one to watch. It's funny how this became some huge supply ceiling, right? Very similar to some of the dailies, but this did an intraday squeeze. This had the volume. This is why I was interested. I get interested when these stocks start to trade consistent volume. You got million candlesticks on the one, milli, consistent 8, 7, 800K, and then we start cranking again, 1.4, 1.5. That's great to see. This would have been really big brain ads right here. This breakdown zone and this holding it. I think that 1059 candle was particular a nice little key against 50%, and then it smashed over the 50% level and cranked. Can't complain about this return at all. This particular return I did average up into this area. I thought it was a great area in the book. It's another almost 17%, and some early ads right there. I think I got 24%. Yeah, about 20% on that one. That was great. This should have definitely failed. So the fact that this is very similar to this breakdown zone to me, but a smaller one. So two nice breakdown zones. Really nice to see on that one. Again, this is a way different daily on this one, but it was good. Some good trades today. Phenomenal month. Phenomenal month of July. The focus is to catch cycles of these dailies that have good volume, continue to build the playbook, accumulate certain trades, and then size down when need be, and to really learn more, because the more you can learn and acquire the knowledge, the more prepared you'll be for the next type of daily cycle that comes, and this next wave of certain particular runners. I think that's very important. I didn't. I started to get a little scalpy like a couple days in the beginning of this week, Monday, Tuesday, and it was really just I stopped. It was like, I didn't do that. I think I would have scalped NCNC if I kept that same mindset as Monday and Tuesday. So I made sure yesterday I just stayed away from a lot of names, didn't trade them, didn't put my energy to them, and then I was actually able to hold for a nice return on this one. I could have just easily scalped something like this, got a little 5-10%, and then walked away. But 30% on that was definitely sweet. That's all I got, guys. Keep studying the book. What's great about the book is, with this book stuff is, I pull up a lot of names, even if I don't trade them. I build my playbook. I see how the liquidity is being traded behind the scenes, and then I watch level 2 on these names as well. It's good. It's a great thing. But that's all I got, guys. Much love. Peace out, Mikey.